Welcome back to World of Warcraft. Cataclysm Classic Blind. Back on the boat again. Back doing quests again. Let's see what Captain Taylor has for us here.
Greetings.
You made it out. Good to see you, Eric Erickson. It's good to be out of the water for a bit and have some resources at our disposal again. I'm sure many of the boys who have anything to turn around and head home after what we've been through. We still have a grim task ahead. What about you? Would you stick it through to the end with us? I wouldn't blame you if you've had your fill. We already left, and we're back.
For the Alliance.
We located the beast that destroyed our ships, makes its lair in Darkbreak Cove, a giant underwater cavern bordering the abyss. This time we're ready. The gnomes have been entering a beauty for us back in Stormwind. Expecting firepower will make that fiend wet itself. When Pincer X2 pulls up to dock beside the ship, make your way on board and help out however you can. We'll be right behind you.
Be careful.
This is this. In here. Got some in. No, we're in a boat. We're in a boat. We're in the boat. This is the Pincer X2. Board the Pincer X2 when it arrives. Let's say 5,000 out of 1. Here's all the crew members hanging out. This is a whole submarine kind of system. And that's something. We're just kind of in here now, I suppose. Door is closed. Door is closed. We're on the map. Oh, we're moving. We're moving and grooving here. Head further down into the Pincer X2. Yeah, lots of crews. Got some supplies. There's a ways down here. My goodness. Alright. Here is quite the view. Look at that. Watery. Okay, Captain Koval. First Lieutenant Wiley. Looks like we're going deeper and deeper. Heading off to the abyssal depths.
The cavern, Captain.
Ooh, the cavern.
Take her in slowly, number 2.
And of course, put the flags up. Always do that. No secrets here, I suppose.
The reports were accurate. The beast is here.
Oh boy.
Steady, number 2.
This seems safe.
Fire! Fire! Blow it out of the water!
Yeah, but 5,105 out of 1. Making a lot of progress here. I'll take it. Did we get it? Did we win? I feel like we won. Oh, there you go.
The beast escaped.
Oh no.
By Mechatork's mustache, it was fast.
Don't worry, number 2. We'll get another chance. And we'll be ready.
Well, we tried. What's this? Another underwater cavern? Shocking. Crew members. Captain. Now, what do we all got around here? Start the next quest. And see what we need to do. This is Darkbreak Cove. Well done, Private Eric Erickson. The cavern is ours, but the beast escaped. Should it raise its ugly head again, we will make with lasting it out of the water.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Let's see what we got here. Engineering supplies and repairs, reagents and poisons, food and water. Chef guy here. Just has food in here. Here's a level 85 piece of food, which restores 96,000 health. That's a little bit more. Worth it. Or you get a massive turkey leg that kills 96,000. Wild. But we're not level 85 yet, so we can't use these. Pine nut bread. Got the billfish here. Same level as that. 75, 80, and 85 requirements. Fair enough. And we don't need mana, obviously.
For the Alliance. You need
Still not in the cooking recipes.
See you
So we
later.
still need to figure that out at some point. That's okay. Got an
Can I help?
innkeeper here.
Be
Don't
careful.
need to set this as our spawn here. We're most likely going to be out here until we're done. That's kind of the plan. Got some daybreak guards, stable master, a fuel sampling station. Someone's using the beakers and alchemy tools to perform experiments with various types of submarine fuel. Fancy. Some general goods.
Hello.
Oh yeah, lots of goods over here. Here's the fish option. Holy stuff. A rune of teleportation. Magic things for magic-y guys.
See you later.
And stable master. And there is the flight master. Or a swimming master, but it's fine. When you hop out of the water, it just flings us forward here. That's okay. New flight path. And discovered pinstrikes to experience gained. Okay, sure. This connects to all the rest of these. Look on the map here. We're right on top of this part. The next section, for sure. Okay. Let's get our next quest here. Lieutenant Foxy.
Hail, traveler.
You asked me. I think we'll let the soup and gravy take care of the rest of this ready and right. It's bird lion to kick and prance ourselves out of here before we're all brown bread. Catch my meaning, love?
We are not the monsters here.
Not so much. Jordan Trueblade.
What can I do for you?
There's a battle brewing at the Abyssal Breach. Hope the reinforcements that arrive with the Mr. X2 will be enough.
See you around.
That's me. I'm the reinforcements. Engineer Hex Scrab, how's it going?
Hi, you're a tall one.
This place isn't quite as cool as the ruins, and the air in here is a bit humid, if I do say so myself. But it does have a comfy home feel to it, don't you think?
You have a great
It's probably doing the fuel experiments here. Biofuel. Submarine fuel is expensive. The powers that be in Nomergon were generous enough to deliver several fuel barrels. We're burning through it faster than expected. That means we're going to need to improvise. It's a well-known fact that sea creatures are full of all kinds of interesting chemicals, like oil. Take this device up to Quethron's End and stick it into the corpses of terrapins, remoras, and hammerhead sharks. If we don't get more submarine fuel, their oil might be our only hope. Okay.
Off and away.
That's the only thing we have to do here, apparently. Go get some oil. It's important. Alright. We got the thing here. Removes 99.9% of oil from all aquatic creatures, guaranteed. Void if label is removed. Okay. Need to get out of the cave here first, obviously. We're deeper down now. Maybe we go the other way. There is Kolorath. Concerning. Cove and there's Cove. Oh. Maybe we go the other way. It looks like there's multiple paths through here. We came in through this hole. And if we can't walk above that. Can't mount here. Oh, we're also drowning. It's having a hard time configuring where underwater is. It's got this. It might just be that way. It's more of a cove here than anything else. There's no forwards. They're down. Not really. Just barely here. Keeping the water out of the air a bit here. Okay. To Cuthron's End. That's where we need to go. This is probably the Horde cave here. There's a cavern. They get their own caves. It all works out. Let's head up this way. We'll find spots where we can swim around. If we find any of these enemies, we'll know we went to the right spot. There we go. Residence End. And there he is. Spine Skill, Hammerhead.
I need to get closer.
And a Hellscream Sea Dog. And there. Cool. Then we use oil extraction pump. And get some hammerhead oil. Thick, waxy, and viscous. Myself up. Big smack.
Need a target.
Pump. Killing tank. Or slam. We're working on different configurations here. I think I might want execute back over this side. It's nice to have. We need to pump. Get some oil. Light and watery oil from this one. And terrapin. Not do quite as much damage. Where'd it go? It's inside the coral, of course it is. Right? It does decrease the stance, though, so that's something. Darker and cloudier than the other samples of oil. Okay. There's some information here about the various kinds of oil. Let me work with that.
I'm out of range.
It's here. And that. There's an amulet. What do we got here? It's got Summon Intellect Spirit. Not exactly what we're looking for.
Too far away.
Healing. That. They're pretty good sometimes. And you. Rage and Blow is pretty solid. Direction. Sucking out more oil. So it's hue. There's one more hammerhead is necessary. There's one more hammerhead right there. Alright. We avoid their armor for a few seconds. So. Timing is pretty important when using Colossus Smash to get the most use out of it. And these guys.
I'm out of range.
Some guys in the water. Alright. And the last guys we need for this. What's these sea dog guys? Hammerhead.
Too far away.
This one. Free slam. A few knockback kind of things here. It's okay. And suck. Oil. We need more hammerheads. Who's he looking around? There's somebody.
I'm out of range.
Not quick enough to get another victory rush. That's alright. That.
I can't do that yet. I'm out of range.
Correct direction. Facing the right way. Next. And this. There's one last remora here. Very doable. Close enough. Rage going. Another bonk. And extra damage. Is ignoring all the armor. Yeah, that's good enough. I just need to return. Which looks to be down this way and slightly to the north. These are also the abyssal depths. I don't want to go too much further down in there. Would be a dangerous plan. Down? Yep, down. Into the very large opening for this cave. That makes sense. And just swim up this way. There we are. Easy enough.
Need assistance? Alrighty then.
How did the device work, Jackson? Very effective. Got all these kinds of oils.
Be seeing you.
And Sheer Hex Scrub sticks a finger into each sample and sniffs it. Yes, I think this will do.
Off and
That's
away.
Fuelology 101. How much do you know about fuel, Jackson? Constructing the perfect fuel is a tricky job, because there's plenty of factors to balance. Chrono, pyroxidation, parameters, temporo-incendiary variables, conflagration certification criteria. That's only naming a few. Hopefully the samples you brought me can be combined in the right proportions to create the perfect biofuel. There's a table over there and try combining some samples. And the result to me when you're done.
You have a great day now.
You've chosen the wrong person for this. Use these beakers and tools to pour some experience in various fuel. Go for it. Several small samples of oil still sit in front of you, along with an empty beaker. Beaker looks like it can probably fit about 5 samples inside of it. What kind of oil would you like to take first? Terrapin. Second, use some remora. 2, which one would you like next? Hammerhead. And then more hammerhead. And terrapin. So all 5 samples. Mix them together. Ah, it exploded. So a new type of biofuel. Here to engineer hex scrub for testing. Heavy smoke pours out of the flask. That's probably fine.
Can I help you?
Here I made a billowing fuel sample. It's really smoky.
Seeing you.
Far too smoky. Looks like you put in too much terrapin oil. Try again. It is very smoky. Try again. Let's start it. Do 1 terrapin. Remora, hammerhead, remora, hammerhead. Mix it. So a new type of biofuel is smoky, opaque, with swirls of dark color.
Pleased to meet you.
Smoky fuel sample. Pretty, isn't
Alrighty
it?
then.
We're getting close. It's still a little too smoky. I'll put in any terrapin oil next time. Too much smoke. Give it another shot. Okay, fair enough. Just not the right kind of oil. Not going for it. We'll do remora, hammerhead, remora, hammerhead, remora. Mix it. Explosion. This time we got atomic fuel sample. Nearly too hot to touch.
Hey,
It seems to be a little too hot.
put away.
Yeah, so it's definitely burn too hot. I'll blow up the ship. Come back with more oil next time. Feels like we've made all the wrong choices. So, remora, hammerhead, remora, hammerhead, hammerhead. Mix it. Promising fuel sample. This must be the one. Guess we could have done like all 5 of
Hi,
each
how
of
are
them.
ya?
Promising fuel sample. 3 parts hammerhead and 2 parts remora.
You have a great day now.
Perfect. That's it. Perfect biofuel. Good work, Jackson. It would have just been the smokiest, the burningest, and the least reactive, or something like that.
Need assistance?
It's pretty sure that all 5 was not going to be the answer.
Be seeing you.
You consider a career in science, Jackson. If you ever get tired of this warrior nonsense, come see me. I could use an assistant with your devotion to experimentation and the scientific method. If there's one thing I can do, it is try things until it works. Let's see what we got here. Magical leather gloves. Some mail headpiece. And plate shoulders with strength, stamina, and mastery. And critical strike rating. That's pretty good too. Let's see. Not involving all of the bonuses from the sockets and stuff. This has more strength, more stamina, more mastery, loses a little bit of haste. But then, considering all the bonuses on here, it is another 30, 40, 50-ish strength-ish, and more crit strike rating than that. So technically it's probably worse. We just start taking it. Also, it's got mastery. That's worth something. We'll take them.
Alrighty then.
What are we doing, mastery? Just keeps on helping more with all this. Mastery increases the benefit of abilities that cause the requirement to be enraged by 45%. Put mastery increases in rage by an additional 5.6%. So with this, it's increasing the bonuses by 50%. DPS wise, though, it's only a slight loss. And slight loss in haste, but that counts for the DPS. That's all included. And crit's the same. Or crit is slightly less. More of that though. Might be about where we want to be for expertise here. More hit chance would be nice though. That's definitely something to consider. As far as looks are concerned here, definitely matches with the rest of the set we're getting here. Very shellish, chainy kind of look. Definitely still a plate set though. That's very important. We'll go with that. Definitely doesn't look quite as tanky and foreboding as the giant skull kind of shape shoulders here. Works though. Really is matching quite nicely. Doesn't really have like a set bonus or anything. There's all kinds of different stuff. What are we still rocking from previous year? That's new. I guess that's new. It's not purple, basically, it's new. We got the legs still. One of our rings. And the weapons. Alright. Getting a new weapon would be pretty wild. These were not like super high level, even considering anything before. This is higher level than that. Some other higher level things in here too. Previously. They're mostly gone now. Anyways. Continuing on here. We talk to the captain again.
The Legion will fall.
The brothers Digsong. Private Erickson, attention. We are having a small problem. We have sent Humphrey and Oscar Digsong out to Underlight Canyon to the northeast, but they are not coming back. They were supposed to scout out the area, but we have lost all contact with them. Your assignment, Private Erickson, is to locate our comrades and, if they live, bring them back to me. Report to Humphrey Digsong at Underlight Cavern in Westier. Okay. To the northeast, northwest. West. Northwest. Under Light Canyon.
May your days be
Okay.
long and your hardships.
Let's go that way. Canyon could be over this direction. Seems probable. So get out of the cave here. We can cover more of the map. That'll also give us more information here. Be very useful. Weave in between all the underwater plant life here. This is Corthan's End. Northwest. Okay, all these guys again. Gonna have to get a whole group of people together to be making trips out here to harvest more of the oil. That's alright. Another giant shell guy. Under Light Canyon. Devious Great Eel. Let's look around the canyon here. There's a lot of these great eels. I'm feeling super confident about that.
Too far away.
Yeah, 220,000 health. Let's stick above those, shall we? Looking for this group. These new guys. And see why they might have not returned. Possibly consumed by giant eels. Not the safest spot we've been. Not the safest spot. Inside this guy. What's we got down here? Grouper. There is a Cold Light Hunter. Underlight Nibbler. Oh, there's an ore here. Obsidian. Still need quite a bit more of this, so I'll definitely continue mining this. Mining, 480. Lovely. Okay. We really need to avoid these large eels. It's very concerning. Whole host of problems here. Hey there. How you doing? Hello there? Just inspecting this shell here. Carry on, nothing to see here. Why are you upside down? I seem to be having a floating problem. Why is that? I couldn't tell you. I've got a low bone density or a larger than average lung capacity. Maybe it's all that cheese I had for lunch. Either way, this shell is the only thing keeping me from rocketing to the surface. Fascinating. Aye, it runs in the family. The dig songs have always had buoyancy issues, I'm afraid. How'd you get all the way over here, then? Hand over hand, lad. Hand over aching hand. I can't tell you how many gallons of seawater went right up my nose. You should have seen me fight off that pyre shell crab using my feet and my teeth, though. 'Twas a thing of glory, 'twas. Sounds impressive. I remember when I was just a wee little lad, the other boys would swim down to the bottom of Loch Madon to pick up sand dollars and seashells. Oscar and I were stuck on the lake's surface, kicking our legs uselessly into the air. But we couldn't join them. Well, that's too bad. Anyhow, I can't even remember how many times I've spotted a beautiful mining vein at the bottom of a lake or river, glimmering mockingly at me. I'm forced to float ortlessly by, mining pick in hand, and watch some blasted orc or blood elf swim down to the bottom and take it away from me. There's definitely plenty of ore at the bottom of lakes and stuff. I really need to get going now. You have no idea what it's like to be stuck here in a fishing like this. Do you know how many fish have confused me for a piece of seaweed, nibbling on my toes and hiding between pieces of my armor? Particularly low is enough to drive a dwarf mad. Until you don't want to hear my grumbling, that's fine. Just don't forget how lucky you are with your sea legs and your ability to swim in a direction other than up. So, can we help at all? Of course, we haven't returned yet. We've had our fair share of setbacks, not the least of which was the passing of my dear brother Oscar. A fish sniffles loudly. He lost his grip and floated away, the poor lad. He thought he'd grab some fish to bring back to the captain, but he floated off and was eaten by one of those great eels. Ah. Yeah, those eels are no joke. Oscar's last wish, before he floated up into the great eel's gullet, was to bring back food for the captain, so that's what we'll do. My brother had a genius plan. Sell those murlocs, luring fish out of the reeds with phosphorescent antenna, and devised a way to make one of his own. All you need is something that glows. Kill the crabs and groupers that roam the canyon's floor. They aren't edible themselves, but their phosphora is far more valuable than their meat. Okay. Crabs and groupers.
I need to get closer.
Phosphora. Thick glowing liquid extracted from local sea life. Perfect. In fact, healing. Fight him anyway. Bop. Execute. More Ember Silk Cloth. Very good. And a grouper here. I think the group is trying to eat me there. That's amusing. This is a crab hatchling. The damage we can do when we can completely avoid all their armor. Definitely worth something. Definitely worth something. Lux scale grouper.
Too far away.
No armor for you. That's a frostbolt. Rude. Okay. Bop. Steer them. Gurgling. Map. Map.
I need to get closer.
A big fish. A big fish. Lux scale light. Should really see what the effect is when it is eating us. Maybe something could be important to know about. And just more. And next. Okay. Bop, bop, bop. Let's go light. Can I use stealth or invisibility? Chance to dodge reduced by 20%. Agility increased by 10% though. We're so agile and shiny. Having a great time. Worst things have happened. We weren't going to be using any stealth stuff anyways. That's alright. You are very smart. Let's see if we can get eaten by this group. Sounds amusing. Get that going. Deals 5 total health every second for a few seconds. And all healing effects reduced. Interesting. Not like dangerous or anything, but definitely interesting. You're very shiny.
I'm out of range.
More damage. Bonus damage execute. That'll get the job done. I need to have way more than the only 20% of their health left they have when I'm using execute.
Too far away.
And you. See one more bit here.
Need more rage.
Slam. Yeah, they're dead. Various bits of bioluminescence down here. Sweet. Walk across the seafloor. Having a great time. That one. Trying to get us. Can we just get rid of them? Alright. Yeah, as long as we don't get up with those eels, we should be fine. Or here. Nope. Here's right here.
I'm out of range.
Hold that guy. Hold that hunter. Come back. Need to chase my stuff. There's somebody here. I guess they ran off. Either way. Get away from that hunter there. Oracle guy. Frozen. Reducing movement speed. He's still coming? He's still coming.
Get closer.
Alright, not in front of us. I'm gonna
I'm out of range.
We're here now. It's not really where you want to be. We're facing the wrong direction here. Okay. A little bit of heal. There you go. Oh yeah, free gloves for that. Fun. Enjoy the stamina hit rating. No strength on it. Interesting though. Not plate, not strength. That's a lot of hit rating though. Can't really complain about that too much. Want to use the heal here? It's probably gonna take a little bit for us to heal all this. Really quest text here. Phosphor hunting. We need enough phosphor to make a really bright light, especially if you're going to be competing with those murlocs. If it grabs the phosphor from you and attaches it to an unusual device. There you go. It's beautiful. Scar would be proud. Now, 2 quests. Allure. Stick this device on your head, then swim through the kelp and coral along the canyon's edge. There should be all kinds of little fish in there that find your new antenna irresistible. And return to Darkbreak Cove. We'll have armfuls of fish for everyone. Put on the Phosphora Fedora and swim through the coral and Underlight Canyon to attract 80 Underlight Nibblers. And cold lights out. Oh yeah, supposed to put together a report. I'd almost forgotten. Looks like mostly harmless wildlife around here, except for those blasted eels and a few murlocs. Yeah, we'll be more interested in the murlocs, I think. I'll engage a few of them in combat and see what kind of moves they got. From what I've seen, the big ones hunt for fish in the kelp, little ones practice some kind of magic or another. That's all I know. 4 cold light hunters and 4 cold light oracles. Okay. But we need to be wearing the hat. I guess we're already wearing the hat. It's a good look. Technically wearing it? We're wearing it and we're also not wearing it. Sure. We've activated these. An enormous eel egg. Oh no. You didn't know fish eggs came in this size. Really want one of these eels? It's supposed to be an egg from one of the devious great eels that float up above the canyon. I wonder whether or not Humphrey might be interested in something like this. Or the enormous eel egg to Humphrey is at the bottom. Humphrey, I found an egg. It's concerning, honestly. Keep grabbing fish too. Enormous eel egg. What do you got there, Eric Erickson? Egg. What? An egg? An eel egg? If I'm upside down, you can see the gears in Humphrey's head turning. We can definitely do something with this. Get ready, kid, because it's time for some good old-fashioned dig-song revenge. The Brothers Dig Song 2. Eel Egg Trick Boogaloo. Those eels ate my brother. My brother, Eric Erickson. It's time someone showed him who's boss. After he removes several sticks of dynamite from his vest, shoves them through the egg's outer membrane. The great eels to the south are too tough to fight one-on-one. With this egg, we should be able to even the odds. Place it near one of those creatures, then kablooey. If the bomb doesn't kill the eel outright, it should be near enough to death for you to finish it off. Use the eel explosive device near a devious great eel in Underlight Canyon. Then defeat the weakened great eel. Oh boy. Sounds very safe and very cool. So we swim around for fish here. Just grab them out of the water. It's crazy. Yeah, little fishies. Also fighting stuff. This one? Yeah. Mop. 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 Yeah. Getting rid of all their armor does a pretty good job. Does a pretty good job of speeding things up. Interrupt the frostbolt. Can't be having that. There's some fish. Some great eel. It's pretty great. Mop. 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 That's enough of the oracles slain. So we need to hang out in this bit of the water. Fairly close to this. Place egg here. The eel explodes. You'll have to see it. Now it's weakened, he says. It still has that much health. We'll give it a good whack in here. Healing going. It's not weakened that much. Yep. Potion. Give it another take of that. $4,000, $46,000. Execute. This is why we have potions. Or else we can attack with this guy. It's probably not helping. I'm free, you saved. Oh, he wasn't dead. Look at that. Yeah, probably not getting attacked by 2 guys at the same time would have helped in that fight. Shocking. I know. Cold Light Hunter. There we go. That's more health back. You can take more damage. And down goes the last ones. I just need more little fish. We're gonna fight you. We're gonna need to fight a little bit more of these guys too, in order to move around in the coral here. Keep just aggroing on us. No frostbolt. And rage anymore. Can't do that.
I need a target.
Okay. The fish. We're gonna ride around while you're the little fish. Let's see. Answer is yes. Let's go towards where all the fish are at. That'll let us grab them quickly enough. Well, also try not to aggro anything, preferably. The 3 dimensions are definitely something here. You. It's 20. 21. Fish. It's kind of hanging out in here. That's alright. Got them. Got that one. So we're making our way back to here now. This location. A lot of fish. A lot of fish to grab. Grab you. Grab you. Looks like we got some small eels here too. Yep. Yeah. A lure. How many did you catch? Still mesmerized, but you're closing your antenna. Just grabbed all these fish. Having a good time. Still have the explosive here too, that's definitely something. You did good, Eric Hexton. You did real good. Cold Light's out. Who listens to you recount your fight with the Cold Light Murlocs? They sound like regular old Murlocs, just underwater. Like, I'm a little happy. Simple and effective. You know, friendly with youngness. Sure. Reputation! And this part. Oscar's alive? Wait, what'd you say? You let him float away again? Well, yeah. Held up your end of the bargain, and I appreciate everything you've done, Eric Erickson. Here, take this. I've only been hanging on to it as a ballast, but it doesn't seem to be doing much good. What do we got? Some cloth shoulders, plate shoes with intellect and spirit, and eel cutter. One-handed sword. Give me a two-hander. Give me a two-hander. With strength. And stuff. Someday. Someday. And one last favor. Eric Erickson, I'm gonna need you to bring this back to Captain Global. With my condition, it'll take me a week to get back to Darkbreak Cove. We don't have any time to waste. Deliver Jingson's fish and tips to Captain Global back at Darkbreak Cove. Alright. A sack of food and a few reports on Cold Light Cavern, Cold Light Chasm, and the Cold Light Murlocs. Very good. Very good. Let's just right back down this way. Alright. Should be good. Let's get out of the chasm here first. One way or another. This is Seabrush. So this way. Weapons and Doesn't seem to be too much happening here in Seabrush. We got some jellyfish over there. That's alright. Here's the Horde Cavern. Probably shouldn't go in there. I mean, we discovered it at least. That's something. Weird areas that don't count as the same kind of underwater. It's definitely something. It's definitely something. The discovery XP is a little bit, but compared to the amount of XP we need per level, it's definitely a small amount. Here's the hole we need. Okay. Daybreak Cove. Darkbreak Cove. It's a place. With things. Okay.
The Legion's end draws near.
We found Oscar and Humphrey. Yep.
Good health, long life.
I see. Yes, I am remembering now. Humphrey and Oscar were not the strongest swimmers. Their reconnaissance is helpful, and the extra fish look very tasty. If you are seeing Mr. Jigsaw before he returns, please send him my thanks. We got cloth chest, plate gloves, magic, two-handed sword. Okay. It's got strength, stamina, crit, and haste. So we got two options here we can switch out. They're very similar in comparison. But we would either lose a bunch of hit and gain some haste, or just lose a little bit of haste. I think probably keeping all the hit is probably the better choice. Again, could use with putting an enchantment on these. Although, again, they're only greens from quest things, so we're going to be replacing them eventually anyways. But significantly more damage per second, straight up. Way more strength, way more stamina, more crit. What are we losing here? It's just, that one has haste, and the other one has hit rating, essentially. So we definitely replace the one with haste, which is Iron Soul. Okay. Hummels Chomping Sword.
Do not lose faith.
I think we want to have this in our main hand, since it's stronger. So, these were our weapons. We're replacing Iron Soul right here. Damage. Main hand. 3. Replace this. This is a big ol' sword, and damage is 2,400 to 2,900. This was 2,300 to 2,700. Let's just a little stronger. DPS though, pretty wild. Yeah, also might be a bit quicker too. Yeah, that's a reasonable sword. Fairly large. I can definitely work with that. We do have the whole axes specialization. So having big axes would even be even better. But a big sword is a good place to start. A little bit more haste on that. Looking nice. Or a little bit less haste. We could gain haste, lose crit. Probably not. But yeah. DPS increased substantially here. This is a little bit faster. The speed is definitely a bit quicker. That's also including the haste bonus. We do lose a bit of expertise, but not enough to be a problem, it doesn't look like. How does that work? We're at 25% with this. I guess we're losing the 3%. Because this is a mace or an axe. 0.2. They're the same. It only has to be, or is it mace specialization? It's some kind of special. We can look at it here. Something, something, something. Mace specialization. This is our mace. This has a little bit of extra expertise. But with the percentages we're at right now, more expertise is not actually super helpful. So both of these weapons are non-specialized. Yeah, this gets slightly better against level 85 targets. Not currently what we need to worry about. Significantly more damage. It's going to be more beneficial for right now. While also keeping the hit rating, which is actually still doing something. Could definitely do with more hit rating. Guess all the special attacks are hitting. It's probably a fine breakpoint. Just missing normal attacks. We're kind of we're at a good point in terms of all these bonus stats. Depends what we want to do. We use our new big sword, which honestly doesn't look quite as big as the big axe. That's a good sword though. Nice to finally get a new two-hander. We get another one. That'd also be great. Easier said than done, of course. Got a whole bunch of quests with these guys over here, continuing out into the abyssal depths. Next time. Goodbye.